With April fast approaching, that means that my meat chickens will be here before I know it. So, in preparation for them and to make the space that I'll be using as comfortable for housing 30 birds for 8 weeks as possible, well, we're gonna clear this area out. As you can see, I'm mucking it out right now, so to speak, taking off some of the top layer and some of the extra, trying to work the ground back into a nice even area, and then taking the chicken muck, putting it into a garbage can, taking it over to the compost, and then we're gonna plant some field rye. So that's what my local feed store had. So it's mostly field rye, but it's also got some weeds and, you know, other plants. So take it. It'll be a nice local mix. And that's all I want to do with it, is create a nice lush lawn in here, so that when we have the meat birds, they've got something other than just the bare dirt. You know, help maintain feces, give them some fresh food to eat. And then we're also going to be planting a patch in the egg birds area, using a ring to keep them from it, and then that'll let them enjoy some fresh grass in their area as well. And then I'll just be able to move it. And so a lot of good plans. So let me stop talking and get back to work. You know, I've often wondered what it's like to muck a horse stall, since never had horses, never been around horses. But imagine something like this, but stinkier. That's pretty smelly though. This definitely stinks. And then this is where it's ending up. Starting the new compost pit. Got a little bit of bedding that I mucked out the other day from the coop. Fresh compost from inside. And I'll just cover all that food stuff with this to keep the critters off of it, and get all this breaking down, since this is mostly broken down already. So that should go by pretty quick. And now I will use my array of tools here, from my hoe, my hand tiller, my hand cultivator, and my hard rake, to turn this into this. All right. And now we're ready for seed, which I'm just gonna sprinkle liberally. I got 50 pounds, so should be more than enough to put in a nice heavy seeding here. So I will see you guys when I'm all done with that, and then we'll get it raked in. And there we are. Now it's all heavily seeded, raked it in. You see, Still quite a bit on top. Just go through and do a gentle walking. Try and tamp everything down. Make sure they got nice contact with the soil. And the last thing is we're gonna grab some pine straw, throw a little pine straw down on here, maybe, and let it do its thing. And then by the time the meat birds are out here and in here, that should be good for them. And the last part is we're gonna go ahead and plant some rye in that trash can area right there, so these girls can enjoy some as well. And done. Threw some pine straw on top, and now we're good to go. So real light, just to kind of help retain some moisture, keep squirrels and such from finding it so easily, smaller birds that can get in here more so than anything. And so let's get some rain here tonight, tomorrow, so it'll water this in real nice. The soil's already fairly moist from getting rain yesterday, so it's a great day to plant it. And like I said, today is March 30th, so one more day of March and then April 1st, and then my expected hatch date is April 17th. So if everything stays on track, then roughly around then I should be getting a notification that my birds are shipping out. And then by the 20th, so like 3 weeks into April, we have before we even get them. And then I figure probably a couple weeks before they're outside. So we're looking at 5 weeks. And in 5 weeks, that should be plenty of time to warm up enough for this to set in real well. And like I said, hopefully grow a nice yard. And then I planted some over in the trash can over there in the corner, where that group of 3 is right now. I'm gonna end up doing a compost like bin for them. And then as you can see, they're scratching around everywhere because I just sprinkled a bunch of the leftover seed around, and now they'll hunt it down and scratch and work the soil and hopefully miss some and turn some under that they don't see, and we'll get some sprouts and things around. I'm going to start soaking some grains for them between the grains, and I got some black sunflower seeds, so it's going to be pretty yummy green season for these girls. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing y'all in a few weeks when this is popping. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on that, and see the chicks coming in and watching us go from day 1 to freezer with the meat birds. And just to see how well we end up growing some what do you call it? I want to say forage, but that ain't right. Someone will know the answer for me in the comments below what word I'm thinking of. Fodder. That's it. Fodder. See how well we can grow them some fodder. We're gonna also start some inside experiments. I've got some sunflower seeds soaking, so we'll see how things go. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.